What up, fam band? Welcome back to that car foo. The camera looks different today. I am using the GoPro. I had this thing for like 7 months. I'm not real big on tech or anything like that, so I just never took it out the box. I did take it out to try to see if I could use it. It just seemed like it was a lot at the time. I know that sounds stupid, but I just recently bought like this handheld stick for it, a few other GoPro things for it. Really spent probably a good while of my night last night trying to figure out how to use this thing. I feel pretty comfortable trying to use it today, so everything looks different. It's just because I'm using the GoPro and this is my first time actually using it. But that being said, today we are doing a video on the Camry. Things I absolutely hate about this car. Don't get me wrong, I love this car. I don't have any issues with it other than the ones I'm going to point out today. This is supposed to be, the last year of the 8th generation Camry. Obviously they just came out with the 9th gen with the facelift, a rear, pretty much the side of the car looks the same, but the front and the rear obviously look different on those ones. Kind of looks like a Corolla in the front slash Prius. I don't really like it. So I'm glad I got the 8th gen last year, but and this is also the 4-cylinder. It's not the 6-cylinder. I didn't want the 6-cylinder again because it was cool and all, but this time I wanted something a little bit, I'm going to VIP build, so I don't need nothing to go fast or anything like that. I just want to do a VIP build. Oh my god, I don't know why it's a tongue twister. VIP build with low and slow style, classic. So this 4-cylinder for the 8th gen 2024 is supposed to be more powerful than the last couple of years. It's supposed to have a few more horsepower supposedly. I don't know if that's true or not. Car feels slow, it's sluggish. Even in sport mode, it feels like, it doesn't even feel like this. It shouldn't even have a sport mode button. You don't feel nothing, honestly, from eco to sport mode. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Like I said, no particular order or whatever, but I just feel like they kind of just threw this car together as far as like defects in the paint and everything, which I'm gonna point out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the things I hate about this car. Right, sorry if there's like a difference in color too, because I have this underneath the shade. It is big difference between stepping over there and in here. It feels like you're toasting like a marshmallow, but I'm gonna try to keep it over here. I know I don't got that much space to work with, but it is what it is. But my first and most annoying thing I hate about this car, this is on all the generations, but that goes up, the passenger side window wiper. This one, it hits the hood right here. And I remember on my first Camry, my 2019, when I had got it, well, 2020 model, but I got it in 2019, I went to go lift this up and I actually chipped the paint right here because I had no, okay, got a helicopter going overhead. I had no idea that this didn't come all the way up, so I just was washing the car one day, went to go lift it up and chipped the freaking paint right there. You would think that they would have figured this out already by the 2024 year model. Obviously they didn't figure it out for 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. They didn't make no Camrys for 23, and then 2024 is still the same thing. Like they couldn't adjust this a little bit, where this can come fully all the way up, and it just hits. Yeah, but my first, and that's probably my most annoying thing about it, just because they had so much time to figure that out and they did not do anything about it. But my first annoying thing. All right, since we're in the front, we might as well get this out the way. This is so freaking annoying. It's on all the cars. Like, I don't know why they couldn't just paint match it. It doesn't matter what color you have. This gray part, silver part, whatever you want to call it, I don't even know what this is called, the lower valance lip, whatever, I don't know, but that's gonna get wrapped pretty soon, either black, or I'm gonna wrap that in carbon fiber, just because I do not like that whatsoever. It just throws off the whole front of the car. This is the only gray color on the entire car. It is nowhere else. It's just right there. I don't know why they decide this is a good option for every single car as far as like the front goes. Pretty annoying. My OCD does not like that at all. So second most annoying thing. All right, so this probably only applies to my car. This is what I mean by when Toyota probably just threw this thing together for the last generation of the 8th gen. But I don't know how well you guys can pick things up, but there are so many defects on the paint job all over, and this has been since I left the factory. I mean, since I left the dealership. You know, this wasn't nothing that I caused or anything. I've said it in a few videos already. I said it in, you know, my postings on Instagram and stuff like that. But I don't know how well you can pick things up, but there's a scratch that goes right here, which is from factory. You can kind of see it. Then over here there is, see if I can find it. All right, right here next to this scratch, there's, it's like someone just grabbed sandpaper and went across like that with one little patch of sandpaper. I don't know, you can kind of barely see it on camera right there, right there at that angle, and you can even feel it. Is something happened right there. And then as well as down here, there's like the same sandpaper mark that's up there is right there, as well as over here. I don't know what happened, but it's mind all this is just kind of dusty right now from work. But I know I have one more. Oh yeah, so right here it still leads up into the car, which is a scratch. And then if we go to the passenger side, right here in this general area, it's rough. Like even when I go over with the microfiber towel to wash it, it gets stuck right here. Like the microfibers actually get stuck on the actual paint right here. So something about this area is like rough, and you can even feel it. So see, like especially right here, I don't know if you can hear it, it's really rough right there. So they kind of just, you know, threw things together. And then right here there's a let's see, you can kind of see it, there's a scratch that goes along right here, and then right below it right here. And like I said, those are all from factory, you know. Those are just defects from the factory. So it's just those few spots. I have no idea why, but yeah, they just, like, I just feel like they kind of just threw the car together, you know. But yeah, that's probably the third most annoying thing for me right now at this point, is the defects in the paint job, you know. And told them about it. They said that with my first maintenance, they can see if they can get those out. But if not, I'm thinking about just getting a personal detailer to come and buff all that stuff out and get it a good detail job anyways. But yeah, I mean, you know, those spots annoy the crap out of me. All right, so as we work our way to the interior, this right here, you can see the clips and everything behind here. I tried pushing it in, but yeah, my 2020 Camry did not have this big old gap right here. So this is what I mean by when I say some of these things only might apply to my car, because I know this is definitely not going to be on somebody else's car. This is not good. So they're going to address that as well on my first maintenance schedule. They're going to make this tighter right here, because there should be no reason why I have this big old gap with the clips showing and stuff right there like that. My last Camry wasn't like that at all. So that's what I mean by once again, I'm gonna keep saying it, you know, I just feel like they just threw this car together, you know. But yeah, that pretty annoying to see, because you can clearly see it when you're driving, and then you just look that way, you can see, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but from the human eye view, it just bothers the crap out of me. But that's pretty annoying. That's probably the only interior piece that like is pretty much loose or feels like that. But yeah, and then like little edges like that, it just doesn't line up properly. So, you know, you look at, as you can tell, look at the big difference. This one, it's really close and really well fitted. This one, the edge of it, it kind of sticks up, like it pokes up a little bit more than the driver's side does. So, but it's not, that one really doesn't really bother me that much. But it's mainly that thing right there. You know, I don't like seeing that from the corner of my eye while I'm driving. You know, my peripheral vision sees it and I don't like it. Okay, so the other thing that I don't like about the car, which I figured, and I'm sorry, this is all this is all natural sugar packets, because I work construction. I gotta have my coffee. Sometimes I don't have sugar, so I have my sugar right here. But inside these doors, there's like paper slash, I don't know, some type of weird material they use for the speakers, and it doesn't sound the best. So that's exactly why your boy went ahead and upgraded my whole stereo system, because the stereo system in this car sucks. So when I tell you my whole car freaking shakes, like, let me show you. So that's right, your boy got the big mama jamas, got the L7s back here. Like I said, once again, I'm sorry for like the dustiness, but you know, my work stuff goes back here as well. But if you guys don't know about these L7s, these are the new generation L7s, with the Kicker tuned imported box, as you can see right there, straight from Kicker. They specifically tune these boxes for these L7s. So if you go get a custom box made, it's a hit or miss, you know, that they're gonna sound good for this specific speaker. Kicker designs this box specifically for these L7s, and these L7s right here, let me tell you, when they say these things hit, these things hit. All you need is 2 12s or 2 10s. I have 2 12s. You know, I wanted something a little bit more bassier. The 2 10, like 2 L7 10s will hit like 2 12s on any other brand. 2 L7s on these, they hit like 15s. So, you know, if you just picture like this, the round, you get an extra about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, because of the corners are, you know, giving you extra. I'm not a speaker person, but the stereo guy was telling me that I go to California Sound. Huge shout out to them. I've been going to them since I was 18 years old for all my cars, and they've always taken care of me. So huge shout out to California Sound. But you're getting almost an extra 1.5 inches of you know, speaker performance. So when I say these things hit, I had all my door speakers and everything replaced. And when I say this back window flexes and this trunk flexes, it flexes. I actually had to turn the bass down a little bit, but yeah. So I got one of these is for the sub, which I believe is that one, and then this one is for the mids and lows, I believe. Or this, no, mids and lows, and then the subs right here. So this thing hits. Like, now I don't have no problem with my audio system whatsoever. But if you're getting a Camry, you got to upgrade your audio system, even if it's just all the door speakers and that's it. But this thing hits. The only ones that didn't replace is these ones up here. Obviously, they're in a like area right there that can be replaced, but they still connected the mids and lows to those as well, so they sound extremely way better than the factory one does. And they used everything factory connection points, which is just plug and play. You don't got to worry about them cutting in or slicing up your stuff. Everything just plugs and play, works factory. Steering wheel buttons, everything still works. So when I say you need to upgrade your stereo system, upgrade your stereo system. I mean, this thing hits. Let me see if I can get a good little video of that real quick. Enough of that. I don't want to wake the neighbors up. It's freaking 9:57 in the morning, you know, my bad. But as I was saying about earlier about the performance, I know it's a 4-cylinder, but man, this car is so freaking sluggish. Like I said, I don't want a fast Camry at all, but when you step, like, that's why I don't understand why there's a sport button, bro. It doesn't even do nothing. So I'm not trying to have a fast Camry at all, by no means. So like, I'm not complaining that it's a 4-cylinder, but it just moves. Like, regular street driving is fine, but if you're trying to go on the highway, especially like if it's an on-ramp that like inclines, like you got to step on the you know, the gas pedal, and then it takes about, like, if it's almost like if it has a turbo, it takes about like 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and then it moves, then it kicks in and goes. Like, I think only maybe the 4-cylinder Camry guys can understand what I'm saying, but you put it in sport mode to get on an incline to a freeway on ramp, and it inclines, and the car's just moving so sluggish. You have, like, once you put your foot down, it takes 2 seconds in, and then it goes like all of a sudden a boost just kicked in. So like definitely I want to do something that's gonna get the Camry just a little bit more pep. That's all, just a little bit more pep, because I do not like the way this thing moves. It just does not do it for me when going on to the freeway to get up to freeway speeds. It just doesn't do it. So I know it's a 4-cylinder, guys. I'm not trying to make a fast Camry, I'm trying to make a VIP build Camry, but this thing does have to get up to freeway speeds in order for me to be at least comfortable entering and merging onto the freeway. So that's the next thing that I don't like about the car. I feel like the 4-cylinder should have just a little bit more ump to it, you know. All right, so back outside the car, the next thing I'm gonna say I don't like about this car is, see how inside here it's like a plastic material, easy to clean, easy to you know, pressure washer off, easy to you know, spray it down, you know, maybe throw some wheel cleaner on there. The wheel cleaner will take it off pretty easy. Then I armor all the inside and it looks really clean, you know. I have no complaints about this at all. But for some reason, when you get to the back, I don't know who at Toyota thought this was a good idea, but this shit is like carpet in the back. It's not like the front. I know it's probably is for like sound deadening and stuff like that, and you know, more of like a sound barrier, because this is more closer to, you know, the trunk, which, you know, leads sound to the inside. But this is not it. I mean, you guys could have did this underneath the plastic or something, you know, but this is hard to clean. Like it's like cleaning your damn carpet every single time you take it for a car wash, and it goes all around it. It's the whole thing. And I don't know if I'm the only Camry like this. I don't remember if my 2020 Camry had this. I do not remember, but if it did, I'm pretty sure it would have ticked me off. But this is so freaking hard to clean. Like when I go to clean it, that's what I have this. I have to stick this in here, jack the car up, stick this in there, and freaking scrub it. You know, and I also have like a smaller one that has an extended stick on it, and it's so freaking hard to clean this thing, you know. And it's just, you can't really use like wheel cleaner and stuff like that because it's like carpet material, you know. So I gotta use like soap, like Dawn soap, to clean that, and it's irritating because you have the whole front looking clean, and then this back here looks partially clean on the inside, which is why I can't wait to lower the car so I can't see this ugliness no more. But bugs me why the front plastic and the back is carpet. It just bugs me. And since we're back here, I almost forgot, I mean, this thing bugged me on the first Camry I had. I mean, why even put these right here if you're just gonna make fake vents, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if there's something out there that replaces these and I can get like a real vented thing going. I just don't like it, you know. You come here looking to see, like, maybe to see some mesh or something through there, but you can't. It's just, I guess it's just like an arrow look, but it's just tacky. It's like, it just reminds me of like buying something ricey off of eBay or Temu or something and just slapping it on your car. I don't like it. So I almost forgot, but I can't stand these things right here. Like, they should give an option for vented ones or something from Camry. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody would have bought the upgraded option for these. I know I would have, because this is just ugly and tacky, and it feels cheap. And this is the only thing that rattles when my bass is hitting. I have soundproofing in there, Dynamat and all that, all through the trunk. Sounds good. Even behind the license plate I have Dynamat. But this, it's just gonna rattle. It's gonna rattle for you when you get speakers. So I gotta figure that part out, honestly. But both sides annoying. And one more thing before I forget. So right now my door is doing its job, right? The door is doing its job. It holds at all the little angles, and obviously this is a point where it closes. But if you're on any little, like if I was on my driveway, like right there, just at the very entrance of my driveway, right, and I went to open the door just about that much where this is, like, you know, locking in place, this, whatever it is, mechanism, whatever hinge, it doesn't hold the door. It's not strong enough to hold this door when you're on, like, even like a slight little incline. Like just a slight little incline, it does not hold the door. It reminds me, like, the Nissan and Infiniti guys can you know what I'm talking about when it comes to those 350Zs and G35s. It reminds me of my G35. When you went to open the door, it will come back and it'll slam you in your leg, you know. So in the morning while I'm at work and I park the car, and it's not that much of an incline, it's just a tiny bit, you know. It's like, you know, maybe you're on like a little, like, you know, like let's say a piece of wood this big, your front tires, and your car's up just that much. You know, I'll open my door like this and I'll forget. I'll turn around, I'll grab my stuff, my lunch bag, all my things, and before I can turn back around, this comes and slams on my door. And forget it if it was way over here, right? If it was way over there and I turn over here, all you do is just feel that boom slam on your freaking leg. So it's annoying. So I don't know if there's like an aftermarket option. I know G35s and 350Zs, they had started coming out with that option because people's legs were getting smashed. If there's an option for me to have something right here to make this not come back and slam on your leg while you're on an incline, please let me know about it, because that is so freaking annoying. These hinges, like my 2020 Camry didn't even do that. That's why I'm saying I feel like they slapped this shit together for 2024. So if there's a hinge attachment aftermarket piece or something that can go right here that keeps this thing from coming back and hitting you on the leg while you're trying to get out your car, please let me know about it in the comments, because I greatly need that. I got it for my G35 and it's such an annoying nuisance. Like, please let me know about that. And before I forget as well, this is all gonna be addressed. Whole car black and red on the inside, everything's cool. Who decided that it was a good idea to make this gray, the headliner gray, the flip down mirrors gray? There's not even no lights on these freaking things, you know. This is all gray. Like, who decided like let's make the roof, like, how come there is not a black option for the freaking roof? Like, this was even like this on my 2020 Camry. I hated it so much. So see, that's kind of where the black cuts off, and then gray, all gray. So what I'm gonna plan on doing is, there's this vinyl like leather wrap. It's a vinyl wrap though, but it's like leather material. I'm gonna do it myself, because forget paying $3,000 to $4,000 or $5,000 to have someone put leather over this. I'm gonna just buy the vinyl wrap. It's not that expensive. It's leather. Put it over this, you know, make like a little cutout around here for the airbag. Obviously I have to take this off, probably unplug the battery so I can completely do this. I'm gonna do the whole headliner black. I'm gonna put the stars on the headliner and do these black. I gotta figure out some way to do this black without making it look tacky. So maybe I'll take this to an actual like paint shop. Someone can do it the right way for me, because I don't want this looking tacky at all. I am not good with painting over plastic. So yeah, I'll take that to a paint shop. Yeah, so this is all gonna get done pretty soon. It's just tacky in my opinion, but yeah, maybe, yeah, like I said, I want to do leather wrap, but I'm also even thinking black gator. So we'll see. All right guys, so that's gonna do it for everything I hate about the Camry. I'm gonna make another video about the things I do love about the Camry, because they did do some changes that do make sense for the 2024 model, which I will go over in another video. But I hope you guys like the camera view and stuff like that, and I hope it sounds good. But I don't know until I go and edit it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, and thank you guys. Please like and subscribe as well. Thank you.